just check my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah, cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah, everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's cool, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy, the crazy. You know what it is. I'm back again with another reaction. This is to Young Posse documentary, The Hungry Tour in USA, episode 1. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Posse never stop, yeah. Posse 계속 rockin', yeah. Posse 셀럽밖에 못 먹어. The rap is pure honey, yeah. Ramen at the party, yeah.
Woo!
Hey, posse, posse up, hey.
Hey.
저희 영파 씨는 할 수 있다, 가능하다라는 뜻의 라틴어로 목적을 가지고 모인 젊은 집단을 의미하며
혼자보다는 모두가 힘을 합쳐야 뜻을 이룰 수 있다는 강한 의지를 내포하고 있습니다.
Let's get it.
안녕하세요. 저는 영파 씨의 리더 04년생 정선혜입니다.
선혜 언니는 리더에 충실한 언니인 것 같아요. 칼 같을 때는 정말 칼같이 이야기해주지만 언니로서는 정말 잘 보다듬어주고 다가와주고
되게 열심히 하고 저희 앞에 있어서 뭔가 대신 희생해줄 수 있는 리더인 것 같아요.
안녕하세요. 전 영파 씨의 04년생 20살 류현정입니다.
연정 언니는 저희 멤버들 중에서는 그나마 조용한 편인데 섬세하고 아기자기한 것들을 되게 좋아하는, 목소리도 엄청 귀엽고 독특한 그런 언니입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 06년생 18살 지하나입니다.
I love this.
지현 언니는 제가 봤던 사람들 중에 진짜 예뻤어요.
정말 이쁘고 꾸미는 것들 좋아하는데 성격이 되게 털털해서 반전 매력 있는 친구인 것 같아요.
안녕하세요. 전 영파 씨 07년생 도훈입니다.
보은이는 깨끗하고 맑고 얘는 진짜 악이라는 게 절대 없는 친구구나. 자기는 누구랑 싸워본 적도 없고 화를 내본 적도 없대요.
안녕하세요. 전 영파 씨의 막내 2009년생 한지은입니다.
지은이는 막내인데도 어른스럽기도 하고 애교가 많은데 리액션이 아줌마 같아요.
되게 말도 많고 아줌마 같아요. 약간 리액션 하는 것도 그렇고.
저희는 데뷔 이후 영파 씨를 알리고 저희를 기다리는 팬들을 만날 첫 뮤직 투어 콘서트를 시작합니다.
I love these type of videos, man. I feel like a lot of people that don't know the group, you get to learn enough, you know what I mean? I love this type of content. This is my favorite type of content. And what's funny is, Majo, thank God we've been watching like the tour. Like we've been watching performances and stuff like that. So we know like where they've performed and stuff like that. And we know how good they performed and like how raw they are and how they always perform live. So it's cool to see this. Like we'll actually have a bigger understanding.
모르겠다. 로디가 한번 그냥 이거 해야 되나? 이거 할까?
저희 근데 곡 순서 정해야 돼요.
곡 셋리스트요?
네.
곡이 우리가 21개 있네. 앵콜까지 해서. 그니까. 근데 이때쯤 한번 새로운 거 보여줘야 되지 않을까?
좋아요. 이번 내 앨범 거의 수록곡 거의 안 보여드려가지고 로딩 빼고.
아니 그럼 바나나 하는 거 어때? 우리 바나나 그거 퍼포
좋아요,
안
좋아요.
보여드렸잖아.
좋아요.
이거 하면 그 텐션 오르고.
짰잖아요.
그리고 이거 스냅.
그리고 바나나스가 안 힘드니 그렇게 많이 힘들지 않으니까 그 뒤에 OTB나
네.
좀 빡센 거
OTB
같아.
어때요?
XXL 같은.
OTB가 더 잘 어울리죠.
네, 바나나 OTB 좋아요.
바나나 어떻게? 너네 엔딩 뭘로 하고 싶어? 앵콜 빼고 엔딩.
I love that it's a whole group discussion. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Just letting you know. I don't know if you know that, Major, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
우리 미국 그 가니까 마카치로.
마카치 근데 되게 좋아했어요.
XXL 스카스 마카치 힘들겠다. 하지만 할 수 있어요. 우리 근데 샌디가 되게 과거로 돌아가는 샌디네.
우와, 슬프다. 점점 배고파지는 거죠. 정글리스트니까. 그러네. 그죠.
그러면은 하자 이제.
하면서 또 수정하면 되니까.
Hello.
Even though I'm a bird from the stars, 작은 꿈은 늘 머리 못해. 그래서 너의 시집이다. 들어지 버튼을 쏘지 마. 좀 비틀리지만 나와 있어. 손 안에 보석이나 입으셔. Get it, roll with it, go with it, yeah, yeah. Get it, roll with it, go with it, yeah, yeah. It goes to speed, just go with it, girl. And the all my stars are healing up.
거긴 맨날 안 맞아. 이거 하고 여기 돌아가서 갈 때.
2절이요?
마지막에.
마지막?
여기가 좁고 여기 넓어.
여기 더 나가겠습니다.
그냥 전체적으로 이쪽으로 더 오면 돼.
전체적.
중간중간 계속 대형 안 맞거든?
네.
이거 하고 뒤돌았을 때 우리 센터 맞춰야 되는 거냐?
응.
이거 하고 그지? 그때 센터 맞추자.
이쪽 근데 왔을 때 센터까지 와야 되는데 센터까지 못 오고 여기까지 와.
네.
The honesty.
너 스칼
When you have honesty like this in a group, this is what makes it further. Groups like this make it further because it's honesty between all members. She's a real leader, taking initiative during practices. Same as do you know what was amazing seeing? Is it Youngja? Even she's like speaking up and going like, "Yo, like, you know, like they're both. It's not just her. I like that it's the whole group as a collective talking." Because let's be honest, the groups that we normally see in Magic, we normally see a choreographer and all stuff like that. That helps them. You know what I mean? While this is, because like you said, they're in a smaller company, I guess. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's more in team. You know what I mean? It's more them, which means that you have to be 100% honest to each other. You have to, like, there's no space of like sugarcoating anything. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, a real choreographer isn't gonna bullshit. They're gonna be very, very fucking honest and full on and be like, "Yo, like, this is what you need to fix." This, you know, I like that.
중간중간 계속 대형 안 맞거든?
네.
이거 하고 뒤돌았을 때 우리 센터 맞춰야 되는 거냐?
응.
이거 하고 그지? 그때 센터 맞추자.
이쪽 근데 왔을 때 센터까지 와야 되는데 센터까지 못 오고 여기까지 와.
네.
Yeah.
너 스칼스는 안무 잘했으면 좋겠어.
네.
좀 보면서 하면 될 것 같아요.
This is
천혜
good.
언니, 은정 언니는 힘들 때는 또 F의 마음으로 달래주지만 고쳐야 될 점이 있을 땐 T로 변해서 완전 냉정하게 말해주는 게 저의
What did I say? You can see it. You can be all loving and stuff like that, but when it comes to choreo and like when it comes to like, you know what I mean? Imagine business. Oh, straightforward. No bullshit. You have to be direct, straightforward. Don't sugarcoat. Because the worst thing that you can do is sugarcoat. Like you know what I mean? Like as a leader, as leaders, you can't sugarcoat to your team. You have to be 100% honest, you know? Which is good. Which is very good. Sometimes you need this criticism and like, what do you call it? What's the word? Hard love? You know what I'm talking about? It's like, it's still love, but it's like, yo, like, come on, you know, like, this is
있을
good.
땐
This is really good.
T로 변해서 완전 냉정하게 말해주는 게 저의 인간적인 면에서도 실력적인 면에서도
Tough
많이
love, thank
도움이
you.
됐던
That's the
것
one.
같아요.
See? There you
뭔가
go.
다에서도
Listen to
실력적인
that. That's really good. This approach has really benefited me personally.
면에서도 많이 도움됐던 것 같아요. 뭔가 다 이유가 있어서 그렇게 얘기를 했겠구나라는 게 나중에 다 그렇게 생각이 들어요. 맏언니다 보니까 더 그런 것 같긴 한데 가장 뭔가 믿음이 가는 언니인 것 같아요.
See?
아무래도 연습생 때부터 저희는 저희끼리 뭔가 안무를 짜고
Crazy.
저희끼리 뭔가 구성을 하고 해야 되는 게 너무 많았어서 그거를 이제 맞추려고 하다 보니까 시간이 좀 오래 걸렸지만
요즘에는 그래도 되게 많이 노력해 주더라고요. 말 잘
와우.
들어주고 되게 인정이 빨라요. 오래 걸린 만큼 이제는 말 안 해도 그냥 눈빛만 봐도 아는 느낌으로 뭔가 이렇게 그냥 서로 좀 잘 파악하고 있는 느낌이 큰 것 같아요.
That's amazing.
여기 뭉쳐 라는 뜻의 저희 1집 수록곡 파시업처럼 미국 투어를 하면서 각자 다른 색깔을 가지고 있던 저희 멤버들이 하나로 뭉치는 걸 보고 뭔가 힘도 많이 얻었고 앞으로 더 발전하고 열심히 성장해야겠다고 느꼈던 것 같아요.
Yeah, okay. 빨간 머리 yellow cat. 벌써부터 빼곡해 높게 멋진 so 씩씩은 익숙해. My sense is to the different shit. 다 비슷한 시스템 we don't 바보들의 희생 this for my sunless is gone.
Hey. Wow. Hey.
저희 그러면은 자리 잡아주시고요.
Oh, cool.
셋, 둘, 하나, 고!
I was wondering, like, is there like a CEO, stage director, or like something that gets involved with all this stuff? I was curious. I'm like, there has to be someone, right, that has to evaluate all this type of stuff.
셋, 둘, 하나, 고!
So we got, what do we have? We got Context X Global Team, Stage Director, Bits Entertainment, and Bits Entertainment. And as well, their CEO.
자, 이게 어떻게 될지 모르겠네. 저희 공연장의 와이드가 생각보다 좁아요. 좁은 극장은. 그러니까 그거 염두로 한번 지금 또 계속 해주시면 좋을 것 같고, 그래서 그런 안무의 개조가 좀 필요할 수도 있다라는 점 말씀드리고 싶고.
마음이 급해진 것 같아요. 이대로 갔다가 큰일 나겠다. 약간 상상하게 된단 말이에요. 딱 그 무대 했을 때 제 심정을 약간 조마조마한 그 심정을. 그러니까 일단 아직 연습을 다 한 상태는 아니긴 하지만 근데 그게 될지 모르겠으니까 좀 아직 걱정되는 것 같아요.
Fair. That's an understandable thing to feel. Especially for like K-pop groups, eh? Because they're so used to performing in like big stages that like performing on such a small... Remember you were saying that, Magic, when you saw the stages. You're like, oh wow, they're very small. Is it? I swear that's what you said when the first time we watched it. You're like, oh wow, these stages are really, really small. And I was like, oh yeah, they're performing in smaller, very, very small venues. But they did their thing from what we've seen. We've watched some of their performances and they did really well. It shows how good they are, that they're able to adjust choreography wise, because it's not easy to perform on smaller stages. It's less movement. It's all about less movement, and your formation is more tighter. There are small groups still, so they're building up. Well, especially in the US market, I would say. Especially. But they did well. From what we saw. They did very well. From what we saw. We've seen like a couple of their performances. And this is cool. I like watching this type of stuff. I'm curious to see what else he has to say though. Oh yes, the individual covers. Oh, she's dead.
쉬어도 돼. 힘들면.
Yep. The part of K-pop that we don't see. This is the part of K-pop we don't see. That's the reality of how tired these members get. Even by just exercising and, you know, getting ready to perform these concerts. What a way to end the episode. Of course they end the episode with what a dick tease.
Let's go. Posse never stop, yeah. Posse 계속 rockin', yeah.
What is this? Is this I was about to say, is this Mnet? Wow, I can't believe they ended it like that. This was interesting. I feel like we're learning more about the group, which I feel like is very, very important. That was heartbreaking though. That was heartbreaking to see. But you could tell that she was tired. You can see like it was building up. But that's the thing. That's what it's like being an idol, no? You gotta have the endurance. You gotta have all of that. The production value of this doc is insane. Honestly, I agree. I really like the production value. The production value is really, really nice. Even before this documentary, you could tell that they had trained extremely hard for this. Performing so many songs across so many cities in such a short time period that it's really hard to do. And Korean groups aren't used to traveling for so many consecutive shows the way American groups are. I believe that. I honestly believe that. Do you? Because the thing is, especially like with like America, it's so much traveling. It's either a bus, plane, you know what I mean? It's always either or, and it's like right after. It's consecutive, you know what I mean? It's consecutive as fuck. It's not easy to do. You know? Especially if you're not used to it. Depends, but US definitely adds the traveling dimension. Oh yeah, especially when you look at where they went to. You know what I mean? Like when you look at where they went to, they're all not right next to each other. You know what I mean?
만날 첫
Like even like Los Angeles and Phoenix, they're not that close to each other as a
미우
like
영파 씨를 알리고 저희를 기다리.
You know what I mean? They're not that close to each other. Like you look at this map, they're not that close to each other. It's still traveling at the end of the day. And especially if you're not used to it. You know what I mean? But this was good. This was very informative. Is that the word? Like, I feel like we learned a lot more about this group that I really like. What do you think about this so far? Even though it's only 10 minutes. What did you think? I liked it. I like it a lot. I feel like every group needs stuff like this. It's a great insight, yeah. It is a great insight. It really is. What amazes me is that you see that happen to Yeonjun, but from the performances we saw, Yeonjun was very impressive. She caught my eye, especially even in the Mama performance. We were saying that. We're like, wow, she's really improved. She improved a lot, which just shows that after this setback, pretty much, she must have worked even harder to get to where she is now. You know what I mean? And developed more, which is crazy. But the reality is I don't know who created that saying, the show must go on. It's that fucking saying. Like, at the end of the day, you got to keep on moving and, you know, work through it. I like that, like I said, from what we saw, she improved, which is amazing. But yeah, I really like this documentary a lot. I'm very intrigued to watch episode 2 whenever that comes out. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. So if y'all like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe. And remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Not only that, check out my other reactions to Young Posse. I have them in my description. I have a playlist with all of my reactions to Young Posse. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Latest. Peace.